Yo guys, what is going on, and welcome back to another episode of the FM Reboot. It's episode number 13, and today we are returning with potentially the series finale as we face West Ham and Norwich in games 4 and 5 of our stint where we needed to pick up 8 points from a possible 15. Now, of course, in the last episode, as you would see. We of course had our win over Crystal Palace, followed by the very credible goal draw home to Chelsea that gave us those 4 points picked up, needed from a possible 8. So again, we've got the West Ham and Norwich games today, both at home. Theoretically, should both be not bankers, but certainly winnable. Now, we only need 1 win and 1 draw to do it. But of course, if we do draw or lose the first game, then we're in trouble. In fact, if we lose the first game, it's like we can't afford a loss in these 2 games here. But draw against West Ham, and we'll have to beat Norwich in game number 5. Now, there is a Carabao Cup third round tie against Southampton in the middle of these 2 games, but I'll sort of play it, but just show you the goals once the game is done, and show you what happened in that game there. Because these 2 games are, of course, far more important. My job depends on it. So, heading to the game, the first of the final 2 of the 5-game stint. This is our team right now. Injury report. It's just Traore, who of course went down in the game against Chelsea with the pull calf muscle. Everyone else is fine. Jimenez not yet fit enough to start the game, so we'll stick faith with the teenager Fabio Silva. So Patricio, who basically saved my job in the game against Chelsea, is in goal. But for his like Nuri, Cody, Chris, and Semedo, and Neves and Forsby through the middle. Pedence on the left. Trincao now comes on the right as that inside forwards change. But Coutinho still does support Fabio Silva. On the bench, Bettinelli, Bolly, Roberts, Ward-Prowse, Down, Nato, and Rao unfit Jimenez as well. First of the 2, lose, and I'm gone. Come on, Wolves. Yeah, a draw is enough to see us stay in charge heading into the Norwich game. If we lose this game, you can't pick up 4 points from 1 game. It's mathematically impossible. So that will mean I'll be gone before the game against the Canaries. So yeah, unless the board are lenient with me and just say, do you know what? If you get to 7 will be all right, mate. But based on how much the chairman hates me, I don't think he wants that. He doesn't even want me to get to 8 points. He wants me gone as Neves finds Coutinho, and the first chance should come to Wolves. Trincao couldn't beat Creswell. And was that the highlight? It was nothing really. Bit of a nothing highlight that. The ball was going wide anyway as Fabianski turned it behind. But again, would I take a draw in this game here, knowing that if we beat Norwich we'll survive? I kind of want to relieve the pressure heading into the Norwich game, you know, knowing that just 1 point in that one against the Canaries will be enough, as Neves puts it just wide. But again, I'd say this is the more difficult of the remaining 2 fixtures. Back-to-back clean sheet to be nice, though, I'll tell you that much. After a very poor start defensively, we conceded, I think it was 10 goals in our opening 3 games. Back-to-back clean sheets would be a very welcome sight indeed. Anyway, 10 minutes to go in the half. West Ham yet to do anything. We're still deadlocked at 0-0. I think we've really got to take advantage of this here. We've been basically in complete control. Really need to find a goal in the second. You know the gesture. Hands on hips. Nice feminine starts. We're not doing badly at all. If everyone continues to work hard, we'll win this. And I believe we will. I believe we will. Get 1 chance and take it, and I think that will be all we need. She was like, Nuri, there we go, son. As the teenager wins it back, and now João Moutinho, just inside the centre circle, finds Francisco. Oh, wonderful piece of dribbling. Trincao needs a teammate, forced back to Semedo as we keep the chance alive. Morton, Moutinho, a couple of 1-2s, and now Neves takes over. West Ham very compact here, so we need to spread that ball out wide to take advantage of them playing very narrow. Like Nuri, Pedence, easy save. Still goalless. I think we should up the tempo now with 25 minutes to go and really start to put them under a bit more pressure if we can. So let's do that. Let's play a little bit wider as well, as they are being a bit narrow now too. Run at defence and be more expressive, boys. Express yourselves out there. No changes so far. In fact, you know what? Let's do it. Raul Jimenez, first minutes of the season on for Fabio Silva. Good old Raul. Golden Boot winner last year, I think he was. First minutes of the season. If he scores the game winner, we're going to go crazy. At the moment, we're very, very comfortable indeed. So because of that being the case, you know someone's going to make a glaring error in the final 22 minutes and cost us the game. Here's Morton Forsby on the ball. Moutinho picks it up. Down this right, he's got Trincao with him, who makes the underlapping run. So João forced to go wide himself. Lost the ball momentarily, but wins it back and plays it all the way back to our Norwegian midfielder, Neves. Pedence. Oh, just off target. Pedence. Driving over the halfway line. Needs a teammate here with 3 claret shirts shutting him down. As like Nuri picks it back up. He'll step in field and find Ruben Neves. And as our number 8 slides through Trincao. Yes! Calm, calm, calm. Calm. Keep it calm. I was just going to take him off as well. Ruben Neves with a lovely through ball. Francisco definitely onside, and the finish from the man on loan from Barca puts us up by a goal. I literally was just about to take him off, and I'm not going to do so now. 7 minutes to go, and if we win this, just a draw against Norwich will be enough. Don't throw away the lead. Less than 60 seconds after taking it, lads. Well done, Big Chris. He's really recovered since that opening day gaff against Spurs. Jimenez, Neves, the vet. Oh, Trincao, what a brilliant ball. Brilliant football. Great vision from the vet. And in his first appearance of the season, the Mexican with his first of the year. We've done it. Right now I'm getting major Kobe Bryant vibes for what I'd say in my post-match presser. So we obviously still need the 1 point against Norwich to make sure the job's done. And I don't know if you guys have seen this clip. I'm going to leave a link to it if you haven't before. But back in 2009, it was the Lakers versus the Magic in the NBA Finals. And a reporter asked Kobe why he wasn't feeling happy or wasn't smiling because they just went 2-0 up on Orlando and put themselves in a very good position. And he just said, "What's there to be happy about?" And the reporter said, "You're up 2-0. And he goes, "Job's not finished. Job's not finished. Job's not done. Job finished? I don't think so." That's how I'm feeling right now. We're 1 point away from securing it. And theoretically, against Norwich at home, we should be able to do that. But job's not finished. Job not finished. Got to go get that point. And look at Jeff. Absolutely bitter this man is with what he's just said here. I want to provide an update on progress towards your required points target. You only need 1 more point from your last game in order to reach your target. Said through gritted teeth. That man is not happy that I've just picked up 7 from 9. He's gutted. He wanted me gone. So we are just about to head into the Carabao Cup third round. So again, what I'm going to do here is play this game and I'll just come back and show you what happened with the goals. You'll see our team lineup here. It is a totally rotated side, totally different 11, and I'm not really fussed what happens. Of course, the ball wants to get to the 4th round, but again, this game means nothing in comparison to that Norwich game. So yeah, I'll play it off camera and I'll show you how we got on before the game against Norwich. So here we go, 5th and final game of the run, where just 1 point will see us reach the 8 required to keep my job. Just real briefly, on the Wednesday night, we did indeed have Southampton in the Carabao Cup third round. We beat them by 3 goals to 1. Not sure I'll show you all the goals, but we scored 2 in the first 22 minutes. First, Fabio Silva smacking 1 in, then Cutrone getting his first since returning from his loan spell, making it 2. Che Adams scored with 10 minutes to go, connecting with a Gylfi Sigurdsson long ball. And then just after the hour mark, Pedro Neto made it 3-1. So yeah, big victory there against Southampton in his 4th round. We've got the Red Devils away at Old Trafford though. So yeah, I'm not too confident. But I don't really mind one bit, because all that matters to me is we just get 1 point in this second and final game today. Do that, and we are indeed safe as Wolves manager for a little bit longer. So heading to the game, as you can see on the injury report right now, everyone is fine apart from Traore. He's still not going to gamble him as good as he is. He's going to stay out of the squad for this one, and this will be our team 4-2-3-1. It's Patricio in goal, about 4 right, Nuri, Cody, Chris and Semedo and Neves and Forsby through the middle. Love the fact they're getting a link here. Pedence on the left, Trincao on the right, Mutina supporting Raul Jimenez back in the starting 11. And I believe he's going to fire in the goals to keep me in the job. Bettinelli, Kilman, Roberts, Ward, Prowse, Down, Nato and Silva are our bench 7. This is it. Final game of the 5. Point is all we need. Come on, Wolves. How fitting it would be if it was my former football manager team from last year in the FM20 save that end up inflicting the final nail in the coffin and get me sacked. It would just be poetic, not justice, poetic injustice maybe, but even so, it certainly would be an interesting one. 20 minutes in, still 0-0, and the first highlight is going to come to the hosts as Trincao's header goes just over. Shout to the boys here and say, always get creative. They've got to really get creative. Well, I'll tell them to demand more. Berate is now a shout. Jesus, I'm not going to be doing that. But 5 minutes to go in the first half, and this has been a Bit of a tense one, you know, a little bit of a tense one. Yes, I'm sounding quite calm, but still 0-0. And Norwich have got the creativity in their side to get a goal and put me under immense pressure heading to the second. But as Jimenez is through, what did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Raul Jimenez 2-2, Wolves 1, Norwich 0. To start the season off, we were missing Nelson Semedo and Raul Jimenez, two of our best players in the team. Our first three fixtures, Spurs, Manchester City, Liverpool, and match day 5 in the Premier League, Chelsea. Such a tough start to the season, and again, we don't need a second replay from such a tough start to the season with the injuries, the players coming back tired from the European Championships. I think the board were just way too critical of me, man. I know we choked the end of last season, but come on. We've got to guard against complacency now. Don't think the job is done, because it's not. Job's not finished. Kobe, Mamba mentality, baby. 40 minutes to the game to go. Unless Norwich score 2, I'm safe. Free kick, Wolves, right on the edge of the area, and Ruben Neves wants it. And that is why job's not finished. I mean, it's almost finished, but that is just glorious from Neves there. And the graphics, since I got my new Mac, man, they're just so much crisper and cleaner, aren't they? But 25 minutes to go. Bar the worst choke of all time. My job is safe. Had to pull it out of the bag, but we've done it. There is only one unhappy man connected to Wolverhampton Wanderers right now, and that is Jeff, the chairman, who wanted me gone. Unlucky Jeff, as Jimenez makes it free, and there it is. Basically the whole team going across. They're calling for me. They're calling for me. That was offside. No. Never mind. How many bloody goals have we had disallowed for offside in this series, man? Absolutely ridiculous. Don't need a replay. I'll trust the game's judgment. But with 3 minutes to go, there's a highlight for Norwich. But we've won it back, and as like Nuri chips it forward, Trincao takes over the halfway line, chance to make it free if he can outpace his man, which he can, stays on his feet. Oh, glorious. I so badly wish Barca would allow me to put in an optional future fee, like in real life with Trincao's contract at Wolves on loan. Obviously, they'd never do that because he's got so much potential and upside, both in real life and in the game, to be fair, but it's never going to happen in the game for me. But Trincao, brilliant balance to stay on his feet, makes it free. Now the job's finished. We needed 8 points from 4 games to save my job. And what a fantastic run. 3 wins and a draw. We got to 10 in the end. A good win, boys. Well done. And that is it. I stay on as Wolves manager. A meteoric rise up the table puts us into 9th. We're only outside a European spot on goal difference right now. And there we go. The board are delighted to inform you that following the promise you made to them, they're now satisfied you've done your utmost to keep it. They're pleased you delivered on the agreed points total and were particularly impressed that you exceeded their expectations, notching an impressive 10 points in 5 matches. As a result of the improvements you have made as manager, the board have cancelled any plans to relieve you of your role at the job. Going forward, the board hopes you won't give them reason to regret the decision. Why would you end with that? Why would you end with that? I've just given you more points than you asked for, and now you're sitting there saying that you're worried that I might do it again at some point. Jeff hates me. At one point, the bookies were suspending odds on me being the first manager to be sacked. Now, I've got more chance of winning Manager of the Year. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? We're only 7 games in the season and only kept my job because of a result on the final game of the 5 games we had to keep the job. So there we go then. Much better run of form for Wolves after what was a tough start to the season. My job remains for now and I'm absolutely buzzing. But I always believed in myself. Kind of. But that was this episode of the FM Reboot, guys. Big thank you for watching. Hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic day. And we'll return with games against. I don't really know. I think we need to gather a little bit of pace here after a tough start at the gates. We played basically every single game. I think we'll come back with possibly a nice little West London double header with both games at Molineux, Fulham and Brentford. Or maybe the start of December. Newcastle and Sheffield United could be quite fun with 2 struggling sides there. Or maybe Leicester and Leeds away. Big away days. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have a think. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode of the FM Reboot as I remain in charge of Wolverhampton Wanderers very soon. Unlucky, Jeff.